This is Brenda Busher from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I'm outside at the Grand Floridian on a beautiful Disney morning. I'm hanging out with my dad this weekend. We're on a father-daughter long weekend trip. We love to go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Brenda Busher, great Father's Day message there on your introduction, and welcome, geeks. This is Curtis Stone, and this is episode 462 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. Yeah, it's Father's Day weekend. I'm having a great weekend myself. Got the day off tomorrow, too. This week on the podcast, we got a huge Geek Meet Disney World Roundtable. It's featuring Samantha Kuhn, Rebecca Rudin, Scott Daves, Karen Daves, Tony Ann Zarcone, Daniel Ginger, Jen Moynihan-Wynn, Andy Hoffman, Bubba Mack, Amanda Lamb, and Selena Roll, at least for now. This is part one. This is an over 2-hour episode I recorded before my vacation, which I just got back from. And also guest hosting with me will be Wendy Fox and Auntie Judy. This is a review of a trip they did with about 30 geekin' friends from the podcast. And I've been having fun chatting with Disney World fans and geeks like these guys for over 8 years. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. I started the podcast with my daughter, Lindsay, talking about our Disney World trips. And we brought on you Disney geeks to tell your trip stories. Our listeners are so positive, caring, they're generous, and they are experienced Disney geeks. And you'll get lots of ideas and tips for your next trip to Disney World from their real world experiences and trip reports. And we do encourage a family atmosphere here on the podcast. Before too long, they were calling me the Podfather, and we'd love for you also to join our Geekin' family. We have an amazing private discussion group in Facebook. Search for Geekin' on WDW Family. That's a great place to ask your questions, share your trip pictures, and engage with one of the best group of Disney World geeks out there on the internet. We're also independent Disney authorized travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized platinum Disney travel agency, and we'd love to be your travel guides and help you book your room, tickets, and dining reservations. Boy, Mom's been busy ever since we got back from our vacation. I guess there were some annual pass discounts, and she's applying those to all of our clients that have booked with the Travelin' Tiaras. When you're ready to book your trip, just contact Mom and Auntie Judy. travelintiaras@gmail is their email. Check out the show notes on my website or on the podcast app that you listen to the show, and you'll see our emails. And we'd love for you to reach out to us. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-hour show, but I'm going to give you just about an hour of it. First of all, it's a lot of fun. It's featuring a bunch of our geeks, like I mentioned already, and we're going to talk a lot about food on this hour of this podcast. I asked them their 3 food highlights from their trip with like 30 of their friends all together. It's like this mini G3 event. It was so fun to have them all on the show in a big Zoom call. So here's a sampling of what you're going to hear. Haleo, Skipper Canteen, the Decadent Corn on the Cob, Boma Breakfast, the Nomad Lounge, Steakhouse 71, Jico, Le Cellier, Yak and Yeti, Polite Pig, Brown Derby, San Angel Inn, some of the food booths for Flower and Garden, the Veggie Lobster Roll. Oh, big controversy. I'm going to be talking about that in my trip report and hopefully have a debate with my good friend Glenn Kessler, who sent me after that. And Bubba Mack talks about it on this show. The love of the Gideon's cookies, even some Spice Road table. This is probably the biggest trip report roundtable I've ever hosted. It sure can be a lot of fun when you go to Disney World with a bunch of your Disney World geek friends. Well, I had a bunch of FOMO recently when a bunch of my friends went down to Disney World. Matter of fact, I had a lot of mixed emotions. It was rough watching all my friends go down to Disney World, but besides being a little bit jealous, I was quite happy to see them all together and all the pictures, and even when they FaceTimed me into a couple of rides. So I'm really excited to do a big roundtable trip report from the big Geek Meet that this gang, I think I got like half of them here on the show. So I'm going to get it started, kicking off with Samantha Kuhn. Hey, Samantha.
Hi.
Hey, Samantha.
Hey, Geeks. Hey, Kurt. Hi, friends. I missed you guys in the last week.
I'm going to go in the order that I see you on Zoom. So I'm going to do my best to keep this organized tonight. But I think I've got like 11 of you guys that went on the trip and a couple extras who are going to help us host this show today. But Samantha and the rest of you guys, I got a couple questions. We're going to talk about if you had anything like really fun at the resort, some kind of interesting story. I want to hear about that. And then we're going to do 3 yummy things that you ate on the trip, because we always got to talk about food. So if you got a list of 3, and if you want to cheat a little bit, I'm not going to say anything. And then if you got any really interesting stories from this trip, and I'm sure you do, and I know there's an itinerary of some of the activities that you did too, so we'll talk through that. But Samantha, was there anything? Where did you stay? Is there anything interesting from where you stayed this trip?
So we stayed in a 2-bedroom at Animal Kingdom Lodge. It wasn't interesting. It's always fun when we get in big sorority house rooms together.
How many were in the sorority house this time?
There was 5 of us this time.
All right. Who was it?
So Rebecca and I were in one room. Tony Ann and Noreen were in the second room. And then Trey took our couch. Rebecca and I kept poor Trey up at night with our giggle fests in our room. So that was a fun moment. I woke up the next morning and I come out and I asked Trey, how'd you sleep? He said, fine. And I was like, even with us giggling all night? He goes, oh, no, I had to wait for you 2 to stop giggling to fall asleep. And
that gives me something else to look forward to in December.
That was part of why we were giggling, thinking about you having to share a room with us.
We first started giggling about what we started giggling about in February. And we both just, at the same time, started giggling to ourselves and said, are you giggling about what I'm giggling about? And sure enough, we were.
Rebecca, you were saying you had some fun times over at Animal. You stayed over at the lodge before? Or this was Kidani? Where were you?
Yeah, we were at Kidani. I've definitely stayed there before, but on Friday, while everyone was having fun, I had to work. So I sat down at Sanaa Lounge, and I had an excellent waitress. Her name was Stephanie, I believe. And she was really helpful. She helped Wendy get some drinks at our flat Wendy, get some drinks at the lounge. And none of the plugs were working. And she actually called an electrician in to fix everything so that I could sit there and work and drink and had bread service all day while everyone else was at Magic Kingdom.
Wow, I got real FOMO because I was working remotely in my studio office here, not at Sanaa restaurant. That's a real good deal.
And
better than the office.
She had only been working for like 2 weeks or something.
Oh yeah, she told me she was only 2 weeks out of training, but she was probably one of the best cast members I've encountered. She went above and beyond and was doing whatever she could to make me happy while I was sitting there.
Wendy, did you enjoy your drink at Sanaa?
I guess I did. What did I have, Rebecca?
She forgot already.
We had some Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, excellent.
The bottle that I was assured would come home to the room, and it did not.
We also had a spiked coffee.
Okay.
All right. Good. Now, I'm going in order that they show up here on my Zoom.
I have a question for Samantha.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Samantha, is this, didn't you have something special brought in for breakfast?
We did. I'm sure we'll get to that. We did that on Saturday morning for Denver Day. We had a breakfast ordered from someone off the Ear for Each Other Facebook page. And that was definitely a highlight of the weekend for me. It was just a lot of fun. It was it kind of brought me back to my college days of all of us getting ready in a room together for our night out, which is really a day at Epcot, dressed as Alice in Wonderland characters.
Well, the funniest thing with that breakfast is you were FaceTiming me in and I'm watching, and Samantha is in charge of the bacon. I'm like, what's wrong with this picture? Were you the one that was cooking that?
Vegetarian?
I laid out all the waffles, I think, and I was like, okay, somebody else has got to handle this because I don't know what to do with it.
Noreen stepped in.
That's right.
Noreen took care of everybody that weekend.
Yes.
She steamed everybody's clothes. She organized the breakfast food. She cleaned up. She was the mom.
She was the house mom.
She really
She was. Story house.
She's amazing.
Let me ask this to the whole group. Was there anything at the resort, any stories or interesting aspects to the resort that you guys can report on before we move on to food?
I just wanted to tell everyone that a lot of us had trouble getting into the room with our magic bands. So Trey and I went to the front desk, and the cast member fixed it. He had to prioritize the bands we had with us. Apparently he said we both had more than 30 bands, and when you get that many bands, it has a hard time. Yes. So if you should dump any old bands you're not using anymore, that's always a good thing to do. But even I've done that. I've weeded out, but I still have ones I like that I want to use. And he said, if you ever have that problem, you can go to the desk and they'll prioritize your bands.
That's a great tip, Tony Ann, because Mom and I, of course, had that problem. And yeah, it really messes with the Disney IT when you've got, we just learned the number is 30. So all my geeks who have 30 magic bands on their account.
He just said you have more than 30. I don't know if that's the magic number. That's what he said.
Sounds about right though.
I had a great place. Kidani Village is our home resort, and we've stayed there twice before, and we were always in the Savannah view. This time, since it was a short reservation notice, we couldn't get the Savannah, so we were standard. But luckily, we got a room on the top floor watching the sally port of the entrance, which was very, very interesting because you saw people coming for the first time and all happy and and then you also saw the ones that are getting on the buses to leave that were kind of moping around and stuff. So it was really nice to kind of have that view instead of the Savannah view that we've always had. Have that view of the people coming and going.
Oh, great perspective, Daniel. I like that.
You're showing your police officer side, Daniel. I call you the Sally Port.
And we also got to see Samantha and
we
and
had
Rebecca
the most
too.
amazing welcome party when we pulled up in our Uber. Daniel and Norma were walking by. I said, Daniel, Norma! And so we saw them. And then we were standing in the lobby getting ourselves organized, and Bubba and Lauren walked by to head out, and so Rebecca yelled, Lauren! So within 15 minutes of being there, we saw 4 of our friends.
That makes me think, Samantha, we're not that far removed from the G3 with over 100 people, but you guys had, how many you think were down there total for this big Geek Meet?
We ended up with 28, I think was more.
So you had some serendipitous meetings and seeing people hanging out even then when you didn't have meetups. That's pretty cool when you just have 28 people. That's a pretty big number. Very cool. All right. We got Tony Ann Zarcone here from the Disney Crush podcast.
Hello.
Hey, Tony Ann.
Hey.
What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You sound real good now.
Yeah, I'm back at work now. So
I'm so glad to hear you. You did get a little bit of the Disney crud, which is a typical thing that we used to get all the time when we went to Disney World.
It wasn't the Disney crud. It was the big one.
The big stink.
Yeah, it was the great unpleasantness.
Yeah.
It took me 2 years to get the great unpleasantness.
Well, so glad to hear you've been a trooper. You and I recorded on another podcast, the Monorail Tales.
Yeah, last Thursday.
Yeah, recently too.
Woman. Oh, Michael just came in.
Michael.
He's watching Muppets Take Manhattan, so he's saying, woman, woman. That's what Al says.
This is Michael's moment from the Disney Crush podcast. And
he walked away.
Thanks, buddy.
He'll be back, I'm sure.
Maybe he'll be back. So, Tony, why don't we kick off the food? You got any 3 fun? We might be talking about Michael's ice cream moment. I'm not sure yet. Any good food experiences on this trip, Tony Ann?
I was really happy to take everybody to Haleo. It was, some of us have been there already, but a lot of people, it was their first time. And as somebody who had been there a few times, I was kind of able to help people figure out the menu a little bit. And I think other people will probably talk about it, but the way we did it was really smart. There were 8 of us at our table, and Samantha just told everybody, make a list of, like, she made the list, say what, if something interests you. And then we ordered, what interested people. And I don't know how many plates we had total.
I have the list. We ended up with 15 plates total for 8 people. So that feels kind of the right number for tapas.
Right. So, and we all shared, and some people liked one thing more than another thing, but it was great. And it really wasn't that expensive. Just the food itself, drinks we paid for separately on our own. The food came to $34 a person.
Oh,
so
nice.
It wasn't crazy, and I think everybody left satisfied. I don't know about Norma. Daniel will have to speak to that.
Norma, she said that the food just kept on coming and coming and coming. And she's not a big eater, but she's like, oh my God, food, more food, more food. She'd rather see the drinks keep on coming and coming.
So where would you guys, I'm really interested in this because this has been kind of a geeking trend, and from the G3, the small plates theme seems to be happening. Where would you rank this? I was really jealous actually to see that picture you guys took. Like, I was just like, wow, this looks like really fun, but all the food options. So tell me, where does this rank with you, Tony Ann?
For me, when you're talking about the small plates, I think they do it best. I think they do it best there.
This is down at Disney Springs, so Haleo. What's it called?
Haleo.
With a J.
Jaleo. That's my favorite. And then we did Spice Road Table on Saturday. A bunch of us did Spice Road Table, and I really enjoyed that. So the small plates are the thing. I mean, we have to talk about the fact that we went to San Angel, which is the pyramid one, and had what we call the ridiculous dessert, which is the big pyramid 50th anniversary cake.
All right. Is that all you had there?
We had at our table. At our table, we had cake and alcohol. Yeah.
Tony Ann, what kind of food did they have at Haleo?
It's tapas. So
I mean, what? So
is
it Mediterranean or what?
It's Spanish. So when we sat down, I told Samantha it's very goat cheese forward. The menu. There's quite a bit of goat cheese. So we had. I'm just trying to think some of the things we had. We had the bread, the crusty bread with the tomato. We had goat cheese with stuffed red peppers, roasted red peppers. We had Jen and I love the endive with the goat cheese and the oranges.
Chorizo. I love chorizo.
There was chorizo. There was a spreadable sausage, which was a little interesting.
The chicken croquettes.
Oh, the chicken croquettes on the pillow. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be the only one to talk about it. So I'll let other people. But
my favorite part of that meal was showing our list to the waiter and saying, do you think this is going to be enough food for us? And he was like, that's a good amount of food.
You're good. Okay. You're good to go.
I have 2 questions.
As for how much we're ordering.
Because I didn't go to that.
Right.
So did you have the old ham?
We didn't. We didn't have the old ham.
No old ham.
Okay.
And then, so spreadable sausage, is that like liverwurst?
I think it was a chorizo.
I think chorizo.
It was a chorizo.
Yes.
But I mean, like that kind of consistency.
No, it was not like pate. Like it was kind of like sausage out of the casing.
Yeah. It was pretty good. It had a lot of spices on it.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it was quite good. It was very flavorful. It had a lot of really good spice.
Samantha, did I forget any of the good ones? I mean, I know we had this. You had
There's a bunch of things on here I cannot pronounce, and I'm not going to try to on this podcast. So
there was a fish dish. There was
other things.
There was shrimp. There was shrimp
that looked at you. Shrimp that looked at you.
Yeah.
The shrimp with the heads.
Those were good.
And
shrimp had heads.
And I think Daniel will say that the calamari actually exceeded the Space 220 calamari that he thought was the best.
Space 220, yes, it did.
Wow, that's exciting. Because that was wow, Daniel.
Yes.
Well, you know, I'm going to move on to Well, I have one other question for that. Did they have frozen lime margaritas at this Spanish tapas place?
No.
They're known for their sangria and their gin. Their gin.
Sangria was delicious.
Sangria was delicious.
All right.
But margaritas aren't Spanish.
Really like
No,
sangria.
no, this is it's Spanish.
Sipping every last drop of that sangria you got in there.
Oh yeah, I think she was like upside down in there.
That's the thing you have to. This is Spanish, not Mexican. This is not spicy food. This is.
I was trying to be funny.
It's more Mediterranean.
I know.
I know.
Yeah. Well, then Tony Ann, you were happy because you had gin.
Yeah, I had the best gin and tonic I think I've ever had in my life.
Tony Ann likes the gin and tonics at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And Wendy, you were a big hit with our waiter. He asked if he could have his picture taken with you.
I saw that picture. Yay.
Way to go, Wendy.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring on Daniel Ginger.
Hello.
Hey, Daniel.
Hello.
So you and Norma were there together. You got there early. I remember seeing pictures. You guys, where'd you fly through? Like
we went to New York first.
I saw
that. That Sam and Rebecca didn't come see us.
I waved.
You were
and
close
then
to
we
me.
flew to Florida. Yes.
Yeah, and so give me 3 yummy things you ate on this trip.
Well, one thing was kind of mentioned. I love chorizo. I could cook up a whole tube of chorizo and just put it between 2 fajitas and eat it and put salsa. I love it.
That caught my ear when Tony Ann was saying that.
So I love that. That's great.
I think I would love. I'm really jealous of this place now. I know.
Good.
I've been to a lot of the Disney restaurants, but this is one I've not been to, and this is one you want to be to with all your friends too.
Oh, definally,
right?
Because then you can share a whole bunch of different foods.
Kurt, you think we never convinced Margita to go there?
I don't know. It's not Spice Road Table, so maybe.
Does she like cheese? There's a lot of cheese variations.
Yes, she's a huge cheese fan. All right, Daniel. So it's your time. Tell me what some of your favorites.
So I'm going to throw out the chorizo. We already talked about that. So I'm really huge on Skipper Canteen. I really enjoy.
Yeah, what's up with this 2 times the Skipper Canteen according to the
amazing.
itinerary?
And I don't know. I didn't get to go the second time because we were trying to find something for our grandson who's had a one-year-old birthday. So we had to go run to Disney Springs. So we missed the second one, but we went that first day at Magic Kingdom, and I love it. In that Brazilian cheese bread, we got lucky because we at first asked for it, and he was like, "What? What are you talking about?" Yeah, it's but I think it was maybe Andy was really important. Said, "Yeah, and so we got Brazilian cheese bread, so it's really nice."
You know how many times that has come up on my podcast? The Brazilian cheese bread at Skipper Canteen. Wow, we all got to get there.
Was the server messing with you, or did he seriously not know what it was?
I think he was messing with us. Like, what is that? We had to be a little,
It was kind of annoying.
Yes.
And don't mess with us because we know that this is not always available. We came here for this. We
don't even with us.
You want to see us protest in this place?
Very good. All right.
And I like I like that new. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's the Blue Moon. And it had some type of. I can't remember the Blue Moon drink. It's awesome. It was what?
The shandy. So good.
Shandy. That was it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It really was good. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me what that is. Because I heard this recently too, and
it's like Blue Moon that has like some
pineapple in it,
pineapple or something like that in there, and it's there's something else in there besides just pineapple.
So it's basically a beer with fruit in it,
but it's really refreshing.
It's really
It's almost like a mixed drink.
Quenches your thirst.
They're tricking. They're cheating on the Magic Kingdom.
Well,
rules.
Well, no, we're sitting down. But first time I got it, first time I had a sangria and then I got that. I was like, oh, I'm getting that every time now.
Nice. But I guess me too. They don't really allow mixed drinks in the Magic Kingdom at all, right?
Not really.
No, I don't think there's no hard liquor, right?
Right. So it's almost like a little way to kind of get a kind of fancy drink in there.
Yep.
Nice.
But the Skipper Canteen is an added bonus to the day at Magic Kingdom.
A big favorite of ours. Everybody from this podcast should.
I think they should put a Geek Disney Crutch Mickey Fowl logo on the door or something like that.
It's the new lounge at Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe I can get them to sponsor the podcasts.
There you go. All the podcasts. Yeah.
All of our podcasts. All right, Daniel, give me one more.
Well, I got two more real quick. I got the corn on the cob at Animal Kingdom.
Well
I
done.
love that stuff.
I saw
even
the
though
picture.
I'm an Iowa boy. And,
Where is Bubba?
And nothing can beat
Bubba?
Iowa corn. Corn on the cob at Animal
I
Kingdom.
think Jen. I thought I saw a
Yes.
picture with Jen and Bubba. I don't know. I didn't see you, Daniel, in
You
that
got to
picture.
clean cobs.
That's right. That's right.
Link cobs. That's what life is
The
all about.
spices they put on that is amazing.
That's on my list too, and it
And
doesn't
it's
hurt
grilled.
that it's
Mm.
Dunkin' butter.
All right, what is the
It's my
deal with the corn?
favorite.
I mean, it's just
We're-
corn on
we're
the
going
cob.
there on
We've all
Friday.
had corn on the cob before. I mean, it's a staple.
The way they cook it and then they season
grill
it
it.
is just really good.
It's
And I'm an
Dunkin'
Iowa,
or
like I said, I was an
butter,
Iowa boy, and I eat
butter.
a lot of good corn on the cob in Iowa, but that's pretty good.
You know, that's a great point, because I can remember my mom was always a big fan of corn on the cob, and when you go to the local farms, it was always like this rating system. Like, was that good corn on the cob? Or
Yep.
not?
Peaches and cream, the best
Right?
corn on the cob. Yep.
Yeah, so it's never disappointed, right?
Nope, I love it.
That's not
the
easy to
second
do,
time I had
right?
it.
It's not easy to nail that corn on the cob, really.
Nope.
They put a ton of butter on that too. Thing,
Oh, they bake it.
Salt.
They dip it
Based
down in
butter.
butter.
And then they put
Melted
then they
butter
ask if you want the
is
spices
Dunkin'.
on it, and they put the spices on it only if you want it. Of course, you have to have spices. Yeah.
The word is decadent corn on the cob.
It is decadent.
It's
And then
like
you gotta
if
throw
you
in-
want the spice.
Yes.
You gotta
It
have
makes it. It's so
makes the
salty
whole
and
thing.
so good. It makes the corn.
Oh,
It doesn't
guys.
even matter that it's like all over your face. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's part of it.
They don't
So-
ever give you enough napkins either.
All right, as if we haven't done this before, but tell everybody where you get the corn on the cob.
It's right before you go into the safari. There's a little food booth there, and ironic enough, they used to have the best snack there. That was the jalapeno pepper pretzels,
Oh,
and they got rid of it.
Ah.
So now they have the best snack there now is the corn on the cob. So
All right, don't ever take that away, Disney World, because we
Please
will
don't.
revolt.
no,
I
Yep.
just looked it up, and you can find the recipe online for the spice rub.
really.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
So
Got
I'd
a
just
lot
rather
of-
pay somebody else to do it.
I know. It's good.
It's always better when it's done for you.
it's always better at Disney World. So, and I got to throw in my Werther's German caramel popcorn. I
Yeah.
had to get 4 or 5 more bags of that. So
Did you find it in Magic Kingdom, though?
I could not find that recipe at Magic Kingdom. I saw regular popcorn, but it wasn't the Werther's.
Because I heard it was in Magic Kingdom. Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at the confectionery.
It didn't say anything about Werther's. I saw caramel popcorn, but it didn't say Werther's, and it wasn't.
Not
It
authentic.
wasn't in that
think so,
wax
Daniel.
bag and
Yeah.
stuff.
I
So-
gotcha. Yep.
But I got like 3 or 4 more bags, I think, at Germany.
Did you take some home?
Actually, we are back on keto diet, so I had to eat it before I got home.
You
We
cheat.
were like,
You cheat on vacation.
yeah, of course we weren't on
Oh,
keto.
I'm glad
We
to hear
kinda
that.
Messed that up on vacation.
I'm glad to hear that, Daniel, because I'm going to cheat on vacation too, coming up in
Oh
June.
yeah, you can't be on diet when you go to Disney World. No way.
All right. Let's bring on Amanda Lamb. Has been quiet, but she's here in the background. Hey, Amanda.
Hi. Do you want me to talk about my 3 favorite foods?
I absolutely want to. Now, did you go all alone on this trip, or who'd you stay with?
So I traveled alone, but I stayed with Tori Hunt, and we stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter, which was my first time there, and I loved it.
Oh, you had the best roommate of everybody. Tori is.
Yeah.
We're all a big fan of Tori Hunt.
How can you not be a big fan of hers? She's amazing. And
How cool
like,
was
every
she to
single
stay
way.
with at the French Quarter? You really hit the jackpot.
I know it. It was great.
Oh, she's awesome. She's out in Disneyland doing her what do you call it? Chef training?
Physical fitness test.
Carrying bags of flour or something. I don't know what they were doing. Yeah. Wow. That's fantastic. Yeah, French Quarter. So what'd you think? We've talked about that in the podcast, exhaustively.
Yeah. So since I normally travel with, my family of 5, that resort is out of the, it's not an option for me. So I was really excited to get to stay there, and I see why everyone loves it. It was a really great place.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. All right. Tell me, you were with a chef and you were out testing Disney food. What was some of your 3 favorites?
Well, before I say this, I had a root canal the day before I went on this trip, which I do not recommend. I was in like a ridiculous amount of pain that whole weekend because there was an issue that had to be fixed when I got home.
I've been down this road myself, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was very sad at the foods I couldn't eat. Like even the jambalaya I got, and it was so good, but I could only have like 3 bites of it because I just hurt. But
yeah.
Eventually I was able to eat some food, and at Boma, the sticky buns and the mustard separately were...
Wait a minute. Sticky buns at... Was this breakfast?
Yes, at breakfast at Boma, the sticky buns, like a cinnamon roll with like a praline topping on it.
Yeah?
Delicious.
Was that in the
Favorite
dessert
thing.
section over there?
Dessert, breakfast, it's all the same.
Like the left of the buffet is what I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Sticky buns. You know what? I'm a big fan of cinnamon buns in general. Mm-hmm. So where do they rank in the cinnamon bun family of yummy stuff?
So I think that the sticky buns from Boma are at the top. Only thing, like right below it would be the Garden Grill. Right below it, but sticky buns still come out on top.
This is fantastic news. This is big time news, Amanda. Thank you so much for that. Because, I love Boma, but I've done, Judy, did we do Boma once for breakfast? I can't remember. Yeah, one time. Yeah.
We're doing it for dinner this time, not breakfast.
Well, there you go. So
there you go.
Hey, you know what? I should ask them for some sticky buns from breakfast, though.
You might have
You
some.
should try it.
I love that. Thank you for that, Amanda. All right. We got good news here. What else?
So the mustard at Boma that goes on the honey, I mean, not on the honey, on the ham. The mustard was very good.
Mustard on the ham. Was the ham like really tender too?
I don't really remember the ham. I remember the mustard.
What was so special about the mustard?
We mostly put the mustard on tater tots too, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? I got a whole plate of tater tots just to eat the mustard.
Those tater tots were special. Those tater tots,
yes, they were.
There's something special on them.
Were really good.
They were good.
There was some spice or something on them.
All right. I love mustard and I love tater tots, so I'm really interested in this topic. So what was so good about the mustard? Like, I'm a huge mustard fan.
It tasted like it had a curry seasoning in me. Someone else might be able to explain it better.
Horseradish.
Yeah.
Definitely horseradish.
Wow.
It was like a sauce.
I was trying to remember the spice, but that's what it was. It was horseradish.
Wow.
It just had enough of a flavor that it just brought out all the seasoning in it. Yeah.
I had a piece of ham with the sauce, and I went back and got a full plate of sauce and just things to dip in the sauce. I didn't care about the ham.
You guys are just like nailing this because, I love sauces, and Disney World is just, we talk about the bread service or all these little plates and stuff, and oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Tater tots. We love our tater tots too. Now we got mustard sauce to dip them in too. Wow. Amanda, fantastic. You got another good one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nomad Lounge. Speaking of sauce, you have to get the ribs at Nomad Lounge, and then you dip those ribs in that sauce, and you let it soak in there.
You guys are killing me. Now you're going to my ribs? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. What?
And they were soft enough that my mouth could handle it even after that root canal.
All right, so I'm trying to think. I know they have a certain kind of rib at the Nomad Lounge, so what kind of ribs are they? What's the name? Do you remember? Korean?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they might have been Korean ribs, but because they kind of had an Asian barbecue sort of flavor.
Oh, Rebecca's looking them up. I can see it.
Yeah. She'll fill us in.
Okay, we're only 3 people into this, and I'm dying. I've lost 11 pounds, but I'm in trouble now. Man, that was fantastic. Did you have more? You can cheat if you want.
Yeah, cheesy grits at Steakhouse 71 was my...
They have cheesy grits at Steakhouse 71. Is that breakfast too?
I did have it for breakfast. I think it might be the same grits that come with that bacon and eggs appetizer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
but
good
they were very delicious.
Wow. Why do you stay quiet, Amanda, because that was fantastic.
I like to
Amanda's
listen and
all
take
about the food.
That was all right, Rebecca. You got a big time. You got to come through for us now. Well, we got Rebecca Rubin. We give her the audience.
I don't think the ribs are on the menu. Hello, everyone. But
hey, wait a minute.
If you're talking from Nomad, you have to look from Tiffin's.
Tiffin's.
I went there.
Okay.
I'm there. So there's a
Rebecca, you obviously know that we do not care if it's on the menu or not. We
I
ask
think
for
it's
it
on
anyway.
the menu they put on the table, but it's not on the online menu.
Yeah.
The
I think
menu that
that's
has
true.
the lobster mac and cheese on it. That's the only important menu.
All right, Rebecca, give me 3 fun, yummy things you had on this trip.
All right. So I put Gigo first.
Oh, nice.
That was really good. I had the duck flatbread and the bobotie mac and cheese.
She's going signature on you, Amanda.
Then Le Cellier. Sam and I somehow wound up there after our 4-park challenge.
Oh, nice. Good finish.
Just somehow. We planned to end up
Finish.
there.
Yeah, we did. It was just a weird choice for the two of us, and neither one of us got steak, but it was really good.
But I wasn't loud. Louder than we were expecting.
Why would a vegetarian go to the steakhouse in
So
Canada?
interesting you asked that question because we have been trying to decide where we're going to go after our 4-park challenge to celebrate. And we were talking about like places we either hadn't been or hadn't been in a long time in Epcot. And I pulled up the menu and we were talking about it. I'm like, this looks amazing. They had a plant-based option that looked so good. And then for probably the week leading up to it, we kept pulling up the menu and I'm like, I don't know. I know I was really excited about something on this menu. I don't know what it is because nothing on this menu looks exciting to me.
We're like, what are we going to eat?
Second guessing your choice.
The thing that was like sticking out as the plant-based option was like these dumplings. And I just kept being like, there's no way I got that excited about dumplings. Like I just didn't. And now that I'm saying it, I still don't remember what I
You ate the chorizo meatballs.
That's right. Plant-based chorizo meatballs, which were delicious.
And we each got our own poutine.
Rebecca, you're not a vegetarian, though, are you?
No, but I try to stay away from meat as much as I can.
All right.
I think we should, for next G3, have this 4-park challenge added.
I 100% agree with you. That would be like after the big weekend challenge. I'm with you, Daniel. Hey, save the G3 planning to next week, though. All right,
Becca, on your 4-part challenge, did you Uber between parks or did you use Disney transportation?
We used all 4 types of transportation.
Ooh.
We did
And
it
we picked
all the
up a
way
friend.
in. We dropped a friend and we picked up a friend throughout the day. We lured someone with the promise of corn.
Absolutely guilty. They said, we're going to Animal Kingdom to get corn. Do you want to go? Yeah. Well, we're doing 4 parks too. Do you want to go? Well, there's corn, right? Yeah, I'm in.
All right, Rebecca, you got another 2 or 3?
Yep. So we went to Yak and Yeti, which I know everyone really likes. I really wanted to try the ahi tuna nachos. They were delicious. And we got a couple of other appetizers. And then the last thing, Amanda said it already, but I wrote the Boma mustard sauce.
2 votes
It's
for
on my
Boma
list.
mustard sauce. If you don't hear anything from this podcast tonight, it's Boma mustard sauce. Write it down.
It was that good that I put just the sauce on, not the whole Boma breakfast. I think that was just okay.
Nice.
But that mustard sauce.
Can I get it at dinner, though, Judy? Can you look that up for me? All right?
I will look it up.
Yeah,
You probably with the Prime Rib.
It was
or
with the
something.
carving station.
Yeah.
So
I
it
will-
was definitely there for dinner.
I
We
bet it
will
is.
report back. Judy, as my travel agent, please
I'll
go
look.
call the chefs down at
I'm
Boma,
a travel
please.
advisor, not agent.
I'm a travel advisor.
Okay.
Make sure you get a full bowl of just the mustard
Everyone
sauce.
at our table
I'll look
was
for it.
like, what else could we put this mustard on? Like, what could I get more of so that I could have this mustard?
I am all about this. All right, Rebecca, thank you so much. Selena.
Hi,
The
geeks.
crowd was going wild there for
Oh,
a little extra. Selena,
How you
how
doing?
are you? I was so happy to see that you and Jackie were at this Geek Meet. It made my heart I was just so excited to see you guys.
Yeah, we had a great time. We made a pretty quick trip, and we stayed off property, which was fun. So we were at a Holiday Inn trying to keep our price down a little bit, but we made it happen and we had a great time.
I understand. It's all okay. So tell me 3 yummy things you had. You guys like to eat when you guys are in the parks?
Well, we ate 4 days worth of food probably. So
on a 3-day trip?
I'll try and keep my list brief, but my number one thing, we went to Disney Springs on Monday and we did Polite Pig, which I had never done before. I'm not a huge barbecue person, but I loved everything. We got sliders, which I think had pulled pork and fried chicken and brisket, which were all fantastic. And then we got 3 sides. We did potato salad, Brussels sprouts, and mac and cheese. And there wasn't a bad bite on any of that. So
I'm all
really
about
good.
Polite Pig, guys. Yeah, everyone's like nodding their head. Even vegetarians, right, Samantha?
Yes.
Yeah, we're big fans. We all had fun. Bubba's saying, yeah, everybody's.
Oh, but have you been there?
I've been there 3 times, and this last trip I ordered 6 market sides. They have the deal where it's like 3 for 1 plate for like $16. I'm like, yeah, I need 2 of those because I need everything. So good.
We gotta get the word out about Polite Pig. I'm all about that. Good job,
Keep
Selena.
it to ourselves, and enjoy.
Hey, it's a big Disney World podcast universe.
We can share.
We'll be fine.
So another thing that we did, we did Brown Derby, which I've been to before, but I got the filet and it was just fantastic. I mean, it was just melt in your mouth. I split it with Lauren and we had probably everything on that menu. I feel like we were just ordering it up. We were there all night, but the filet was definitely the standout for me.
Wait a minute. You were there all night? Well,
I felt like we were there all night.
We?
A long time.
It was a couple of hours.
Who's we?
Yeah.
So our table was Rebecca and me, Jackie and Selena, and Lauren.
Okay.
And our waitress Courtney was absolutely lovely, and she came back about 6 times before we had made any types of decisions on literally anything.
2 hours at the Brown Derby.
But no hamburger.
No
hamburger.
No,
yeah, we were upset about that, but the filet made up for it, I think.
Filet mignon, yeah, that's my choice too. Good job.
So I have one more good thing, but I just have to make a note. So when we did the San Angel Inn, I said, I don't want to just eat cake. I'm going to get a little bite of something. I'll just order guacamole. And apparently the guacamole comes with pork rinds instead of tortilla chips.
All right.
Which was an interesting choice. I tried to just eat them the way they were, and it was not my favorite thing. We ended up having to get chips, which was an extra charge. So just a heads up, if you go there and you think you want guacamole, just make sure you're getting chips with them.
Other than that, I know people are guacamole snobs. So how was the guacamole there?
It was good. It was fine. I mean, It was not my favorite place. I don't need to run back to it.
Yeah. I think, Tony Ann, that cake was probably the best thing I've seen on that menu in years, to be honest with you.
We had fish tacos there in October that were very good.
All right, there you go. We'll throw them a bone.
And I had fish tacos there. I didn't like it all. So.
And Judy taking them back down.
The best part about the cake was watching the people trying to open it.
Oh my gosh, it was impossible.
You needed like a saw or something, and like
they definitely need to have a sharper knife with it.
Except for the smart table that figured out that you could just lift it.
What? Who's that?
Bubba's table, because Tori was.
I know.
Oh, okay. But let's be honest.
The 3rd table.
It's because Tori looked at it and looked at how it was constructed and figured out
that you just lifted it up. Yeah, but then
breaking it was half the fun.
Yeah.
It was good inside, though.
All right, I'm going over to my next guest, Bubba Mac.
Hey, geeks.
Hey, Bubba. My vegetarian guy, I think.
Yeah. Am I the only guy vegetarian?
2 vegetarian listeners on this.
We only got 2 that I know of. And my daughter.
I'm sure there's more out there.
That's 3.
Yeah. Let's not forget Lindsay.
Dude, what did you have to eat that was yummy on this trip?
So I have a backup plan because I knew someone would claim the corn from Animal Kingdom. And so I'm going to start with the corn from Epcot, the savory garlic corn that was from the Flavorful Kitchen. I had it twice. You'll notice there's a theme here. I have a thing with corn. I had it twice when I was there. And it was really good. There's like a breadcrumb coating on this like thick garlic spread that, it is so good. And the first time I had it was perfect. The second time they just like kind of covered it in the breadcrumbs and it was a little much, kind of overpowered the corn, but that was delicious. Really good.
Corn on the cob? No.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Always.
The word is getting out over to Epcot.
That's where we first clinked cobs.
Oh, that's where that picture was from, really? Okay.
Well, no, I think there's a few cob clinking photos out there.
Oh, there's some
salmon
on the dark web that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, it's somewhere out there on that side of the internet for sure. And then also, another favorite of mine was the croissant from the booth in France. It was a goat cheese and herb croissant, and I mean, it was amazing. I kind of expected it to be not as full as it was, but okay. I sliced this thing open, and I mean, it oozed out. It was like a lava cake when I cut it. Just this awesome garlicky goat cheese filling. It was incredible.
Okay, we're all about cheese and bread, right? So
yeah,
sounds like something right up our alley.
It's definitely something you don't want to miss for sure, because the croissant was still flaky and crisp on the outside and nice and warm. It was really, really good.
So this is a booth for Flower and Garden?
Yep.
Okay, Judy, write that one down. We're going.
Wait, I'm still trying to look up the corn. Where'd you get the corn, Bubba?
The Flavorful Kitchen.
Flavorful Kitchen.
Yeah.
I did the same thing
near
I have
Figment.
my list for next weekend. And I have corn.
It's close to Figment. It's when you're first,
Oh, the corn's over there. Okay, but
I'm writing it down. Flavorful Kitchen.
It's like
it was right next to Starbucks until like 2 weeks ago.
Right. The Starbucks that just closed.
So the croissant though is in the French area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, Bubba. Okay, give me another one.
And then last, I got it. It's an old standby. I said it on my last report, and I'm going to go back to it. But Rosie's All-American Diner for the vegetarian lobster roll.
Oh, yeah.
It is amazing. It was something I was so nervous about. I was just really apprehensive about trying it the first time, and I absolutely loved it. And
it's
went
made
back.
of artichokes, right?
It's hearts of palm is what it is. So.
Right.
Hearts of palm and celery and apples and like an Old Bay dressing, a Glenn Kessler special.
All right, where is this, and how do they get away calling it a lobster roll when there's no lobster at all in this thing?
I think that you get to use your imagination a little bit there, Kurt. It's the Old Bay. It's Old Bay, I think, that kind of, makes it
I'm from old New England, and we don't have any Old Bay, so you're work with me here.
Well, I wasn't on the naming committee for it. And to be honest, if it wasn't called a lobster roll, I would probably have been more into trying it the first time.
I get you. It's like false advertising.
Yeah, but I don't know how hearts of palm salad roll also doesn't sound delicious.
You're okay that they tricked you. You're okay that they got one by you, right?
Yeah. The first time I had it too, I had my sunglasses. I set them down on the tray that I got from the restaurant, and I finished my sandwich, and I was dizzy from how delicious this thing was.
Where is this? Where is this, Bubba?
Hollywood Studios. It's down by Tower of Terror.
So this is something they have all the time. We're not talking about a festival treat here.
Yeah, it's been there for a minute.
It's down by the Tower of Terror?
Yep.
Wow.
Like across from like the Beauty and the Beast show.
I know what you're talking.
Right,
I know.
Yep.
I'm catching what you're throwing.
Yep. And I'm going to cheat and throw in an extra one there because the 50th anniversary cookie there is also incredible.
What's
it's
that?
It's a pretzel shortbread with like a Nutella spread and then some sort of jam. I don't remember. And then like a white chocolate topping, I think is what was on it. But that's the pretzel shortbread cookie could be a dish on itself that I would pay $6 for.
Nice. You had me until the Nutella thing, which gives me the hives, but that's just me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Other
That's
than
a
that
bummer.
part, I probably would like it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Nice. All right. Andy Hoffman, are you ready to give me your 3 favorite yummy things?
I am. Are you ready to hear them is the question.
Hey, what do you think I'm here for, dude?
I know. All righty. So, in no particular order, I'm going to go with the filet I had at Chico.
Chico,
that
yes.
was really good.
You guys did a signature at Chico. That's kind of an out of the ordinary signature restaurant people don't know about. Glad to hear they're back.
And let me tell you, if you have a specific temperature in mind that you would like your filet cooked to, they will do that for you.
You know, they have a fantastic wine menu there too, right?
Yes, did not have wine. I had probably a sangria or something girly.
Andy likes girly drinks.
I do.
I know he likes to impress the single ladies club. I'm all aware of that.
It's how I got in.
It's solo ladies. Solo ladies, not single ladies.
Oh, sorry, Wendy. I'm still
Don't be
not
spinning rumors
appropriate.
about Wendy.
She perked right up on that, didn't she, Andy?
She did. She did. And then the ahi tuna nachos from Yak and Yeti, those were fabulous. And we picked up a fabulous friend named Noreen who joined us after she was double fish and drinks at Restaurantosaurus. So she was a wonderful and delightful addition to our team.
What's so great about the ahi tuna nachos? This comes up often. Yeah.
They're just delicious, and they're just a combination you might not always expect, and it's something unique to, I think, Disney property, so it just makes it more enjoyable.
Yak and Yeti, get the ahi tuna nachos.
Did you get the fried wontons, Andy? For dessert?
No, I forget. We had like 2 other.
We were really full.
What were the other two items we had, Rebecca?
We got the fried green beans. They're like panko crusted fried green beans.
Oh, those were so good.
Then we had dumplings.
Yes, and we took Tony Ann's recommendation and ordered the firecracker shrimp off menu.
The half order of the shrimp.
Yeah.
And we had fried rice, I think, maybe. Or was that somewhere else?
I can't remember.
I feel like there was rice.
No, they've got some really good fried rice at Yak and Yeti.
Yeah,
I think we did.
I feel like there was rice.
I like that too. All right, Andy, got another one?
Yep. I really enjoyed the breakfast we had at the sorority house on Saturday morning of Dapper Days. That was just fun. Just having all the company, and we were all sitting around just kind of socializing before we all went. So that was a fun time. And then I'm going to add some drinks to my list. The tropical sangria at Skipper Canteen is really good.
That's my favorite.
The cool-headed monkey at Jock Lindsay's. Mm-hmm. And I met Samantha and Rebecca at Abracadabra Bar on Monday before we went to Chico, and they're like, "Would you like a espresso coffee martini?" I'm like, "No, I don't do coffee. Just order me something girly." And the girls delivered, and it was very tasty. I don't know what it was, but it was good.
Houdini something.
Yeah.
But also best espresso martini.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Anyone that likes an espresso martini.
Wow.
Go there.
So
and
many.
Finally,
varieties.
I got my fancy caramel apple, and I remember to bring it home, and I got to eat it this time.
I'll have to add the espresso martini to my list.
It's really good. We learned about that in the Disney Day Drinking Club.
Andy, did you go back to the Riviera and get your caramel apple?
I did not. I did discover, go back to the first back to the first question about interesting parts of the resort. Travis and I stayed at the Dolphin. It's interesting going to the Dolphin at 1 a.m, seeing their lobby bar, or even at 1:30, and how.
The hell is that?
Amber Alert.
Amber Alert.
No,
or Silver Alert.
No, we have a tornado warning.
Oh, is it tornado warning?
Yeah. I'm
Are
already
you
in
going to the
basement, so it
basement?
works out. I'm already there.
Oh.
It'll pass. It's nothing. Knock on wood.
As the house rises into the air.
If his roof goes off his house, guys, just let me know, all right?
Then you guys know I went out, spending time with you nerds.
Andy's driving a bicycle.
Exactly.
Rich following him.
But staying at the Dolphin and seeing a live lobby compared to going to any other lobby at any other Disney hotels. I mean, we leave Sam and Rebecca's at the sorority house, and it's deader than a doornail. Like there's not a ghost, there's not a mouse in sight, and then you go here and it's like, oh, this is fun.
So Tony Ann's idea of getting the G3 community over at the Dolphin lobby area, right?
Right. It's happening, and there's couches, and there's a bar.
I'm all
great.
I'm digging what you're throwing there because I did that for my conferences, and it's definitely a hangout spot for us. Yeah, right, Andy. I mean, there's a little lounge bar there that's really convenient too. So if we did it in the evening,
and it's a nice setup, and it seemed to be pretty lively and pretty fast paced. Some good bartenders there,
and the staff doesn't mind. They don't care.
Yeah. They're used to big crowds.
Right.
Yeah. I gotcha. Tony Ann, she sometimes comes up with a good idea, every once in a while she throws us a bone. Nice. All right, Andy, thank you so much. Jen Moynihan Wynn.
Hi.
Hey, Jen, dear. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
I love
How are
your
you?
ears.
Thank you. They were a gift from my lovely friend Noreen. I was very happy to receive them on about a week after I came home. It was wonderful. I loved it so much. She knows how much I love purple and shiny things, so it's perfect.
So tell me, did you have something yummy on this trip?
I did. Unfortunately, some of my yummies were already spoken for, but I will go ahead and give another shout out to corn. I have such a love affair with corn. I've been kind of, especially Bubba and I, the entire trip, we're just gushing about corn, relentlessly. So,
the simplest things, isn't it funny how the simplest things are some of our favorites?
Yes. I mean, that Animal Kingdom corn is, I make a plan. I go out of my way for it every trip.
I know you do.
Yeah. So didn't disappoint.
I love that.
So I'm just going to throw the corn out there again. And I also loved the goat cheese croissant. It was glistening with butter and just gooey and warming, but not disgustingly warm, for Florida heat. It was just it warmed my soul when I ate it. It was just lovely.
I love the suggestion. I'm Judy, write that one down. Goat cheese croissant thing over when Ken's getting that crepe thing. I'm going to get the goat cheese croissant thing.
It was definitely worth the wait. The France line tends to be very long. It's at France. Yeah. And I sometimes will skip over it because I don't really feel like waiting in it. But that was, I had wonderful company with me. I was there with Bubba and Lauren, and it was absolutely worth it. I think my eyes closed when I ate it. So that says something.
All right. Is this an influence of all the friends that you have hanging out with you? I want the food just to stand on its own,
Yeah. Jen? Fair point.
I'm feeling you might be influenced by all your friends.
That's a very strong possibility, but I don't know, what could be better than sitting with friends and eating a delicious cheesy croissant right next to Remy in these beautiful gardens. It was, just wonderful.
So true.
Yes. So those were already spoken for, but I wanted to give another plug for them. I think one that hasn't been talked about that I love Gideon's cookies. I always make a plan for the first day of my trip to get a couple of cookies, and then I nibble on them throughout my trip for breakfast every day. But I've been sleeping on the peanut butter cookie that's at Gideon's. I had this wonderful conversation with one of the people who works there just about what they love. And they said that the peanut butter cookie was their therapist. And so I said, well, I have to eat this now. And I literally had that entire cookie the next morning, and I usually nibble on them. So that was delicious.
What's
That's
the full name? Cookie. What's the whole thing of the cookie, the peanut butter? Because I love peanut butter. So what's the whole thing called?
I think it's called the peanut butter crunch cookie.
Yeah.
And it's a peanut butter. It's a very nicely sized peanut butter cookie with also peanut butter like morsels on top. And then inside the cookie, there's also peanuts. So it's soft with a little bit of crunch and no chocolate. Although for May, I think unfortunately you'll miss it, but for May they had their special cookie. It was so good. It was their dark chocolate cookie mixed with their peanut butter cookie.
Yeah, that would be my deal. That would be my deal. But no, I like
loved
peanut
it so
butter.
much.
So
yes.
I don't know. Judy ate all my Gideon's cookies.
I only ate one.
I want to get a reaction.
We brought like 24 Gideon's cookies to the kickoff party.
Wendy brought me some cookies.
And you gave me the cookies and cream, and it was delicious.
Oh, good. I'm
that's
glad.
a good one.
Well, that was from Wendy, actually.
Well, thank you.
I brought a bunch home, and I have just a few left because you can freeze them. I cut them into quarters. I'm like serious about my Gideons. I cut them into quarters. I put them in the freezer, and then I just like take some out, and I almost am out of them. So my heart will be very sad here
You're not
shortly.
alone on this podcast for people who do this, Jen. I've heard this before.
Yeah,
they mail order. Can you order them from Gideon's to send home?
They do not. I looked it up because I have a problem with Gideon's. But they do not, unfortunately, mail them because they want to like protect their product, which I get. They don't want it like melting in the mail or whatever. But so I just have to love it when I go to Disney.
They're very unique because they're big and thick.
Yes.
Wendy, if we can get to Gideon's in June, we can bring some home and freeze them and then bring them to Albany.
That sounds good to me.
I'll try it.
That's a great idea, Judy.
Yeah, mine's not 4 hours long.
That's
right,
a brilliant idea.
But Judy, you know, I just wanted to tell Judy, if you get on the list and they call you back, as long as you go back that day, you could probably get in the line. So if you're going to be at Disney Springs for something else, just get yourself on the list.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We've done that before, and they've told us that you can just go as long as they've called basically as long as your virtual queue came up.
Okay,
they'll let you in. Yeah.
That is a good tip. I often will go and then have dinner and then have dessert at Gideon's is typically what I usually end up doing. So I guess the only other thing that I had that wasn't mentioned already, I had a spiced tuna bowl over at the Nomad Lounge. I had that twice. So I really did like that. The first time I ordered it, the server, I think, was very concerned. She said something in the spirit of like, there's raw tuna on that, right? Like it was a bad thing. And I said, yes, I would love the poke bowl, please. And it's very, very good. It's warm. It's got rice. I think there's edamame. There's some like ginger kimchi. So if that's like your palate, it's absolutely delicious. Like I said, I had it twice and really loved it.
I didn't even know I had a palate, but I'm glad you said that. And it's the Nomad Lounge too. So
definitely.
That's a bonus. Jen, that is awesome. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
So, ladies, we're getting close to the end. I'm going to skip Scott and go to his lovely wife, Karen.
You're skipping him,
Scott.
His camera's off.
Yeah, well, ladies first. Karen Daves from the Mickey File podcast. Tell me, did you have? He's laughing now. He's on camera. He's laughing. Karen, so tell me, did you have something fun to eat down at Disney World?
Yes.
That we haven't heard talked about.
Well, actually, they didn't. Tony Ann and I actually had it. It was at Spice Road Table. It was the cauliflower.
Oh, yes.
It was delicious. I mean, first of all, the pieces of cauliflower, it was 4 pieces and it was huge. They were as large as an Italian meatball.
All right.
Probably a good description.
Yeah.
They had a good flavor. The cauliflower wasn't too mushy, but it had a good spice to it. So Tony and I enjoyed that.
I'm all about Spice Road Table. Good. Thank you. I love this little, really specific things that you guys are bringing. So keep going. All right, Karen, give me another one.
Well, it's already been kind of discussed. The cake, the huge chocolate cake at San Angel.
That's pretty unique. We haven't heard that before.
They definitely need to bring a sharper or bigger knife if they want you to actually cut through the chocolate.
If you want to share it with a big group.
Right. It definitely meant to be shared with a large group. And yes, I know we could have just picked it up, but it was especially inside of it was very good. The chocolate was milk chocolate, which surprised me. I thought it was going to be a dark chocolate because I'm a dark chocolate type of person, but the ganache inside in the cake was delicious. I'm not an ice cream person, so I didn't have the ice cream. So
I like this idea, though, to have a little cake, like a fancy, fun thing to do with a group. That's cool.
And it was we pretty much devoured the whole thing between the six of us.
I'm not surprised. What did it look like afterwards?
It was pretty much a plate and melted ice cream, and that was
a
pretty
before
much
and
it.
after picture would be appropriate.
We did have that. And then the last one I enjoyed was at Boma. The first thing when you go through the buffet at the breakfast, it was the ham and the asparagus at breakfast, which, believe it or not, for me, I love that part of it. The asparagus was, it was nice big stalks of asparagus. It wasn't too mushy. It wasn't too firm. It was just the perfect consistency. Had a nice flavor. The ham actually had a good flavor. And the fact that because I don't eat egg yolks, so they made an egg white omelet for me. So it was really nice. So it was just nice being able to go back and do buffet again.
You had me at buffet.
Yeah.
Because, but you just described it so perfectly, because I think a lot of people kind of poo-poo buffets because people expect them to be not quite the quality of a sit-down restaurant. But to me, those chefs put a lot of their heart into that. And when you just said that, when you described that asparagus as being perfect, I'm so proud of them because they don't have to make the asparagus perfect. And
there was a really good tomato on that buffet too. I don't know if any of you.
Yes, I love those tomatoes.
Yeah. And they weren't wimpy sized pieces of asparagus. They were big monster pieces of asparagus.
I'm not going to take any abuse of people who don't like my buffets, because at Disney World, they do a fantastic job. And the rest of you can just,
I got to hop in here. I've never really been a buffet person, and this was my first buffet experience, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And want to echo Karen's thoughts. That asparagus was killer.
It was, wasn't it?
It was so good.
I totally get that.
Anything to it. I added nothing to it. I just cut it up. I was like, at first I was going do I need to add something? No, it's got pepper already built in. Oh my God, this is perfect.
Isn't that
It was really good, but I'm just telling you, the mustard put it over the top.
You should have put mustard on it, Karen.
I'm a simple kind of girl at times. At times.
Celine, that's a little stretch in your mustard thing, all right? With the asparagus. Nice. Well done, Karen. Thank you. All right.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Well, if you're enjoying that episode, I'm sorry I cut it off halfway through. I'll try to get the rest of it out real soon for you guys, and you'll hear some great stories and interactions that they had. I think Scott Dave comes on next to tell his favorite foods too. I'm looking forward to listen back to it myself. It's been a while since I recorded that because I was down in Disney World. It's been, how it is when you're getting back from a vacation, just getting into the routine of things. It's not easy, especially when you get a little bit of a sickness from your trip. I had a sinus infection is the best way I can describe it. But you'll hear all about that. Sooner or later here, we'll record our trip reports from the 50th wedding anniversary trip with Auntie Judy, Uncle Ken, Margita, and boy, the geeks spoiled us rotten. We'll talk all about it. It was fantastic. And I had some great geek meets myself, a surprise meetup with Brandy Shields. Big shout out to Brandy and her mother-in-law, Tammy. I love getting surprised, but this was like 6:30 in the morning. I'm walking around Riviera, my first coffee walk with my recorder. These are live recordings that I do for the patreon.com. Everyone who supports me on patreon.com, where you can pledge a monthly donation to the show. So I like to record some live recordings when I'm down there on my vacations. And who do I walk into is Brandy and her mother-in-law, Tammy, in the middle of nowhere at 6:30 in the morning. And The funny thing to me was I didn't run into any more geeks that particular day. And I was at Magic Kingdom with thousands of people. So this is a really fun recording that I released on patreon.com. I've opened it up to everyone to listen to. You don't have to be a member or pledge a donation to the show if you'd like to listen to that live recording. Get an idea of what those recordings are, because I got more coming. I did a lot of recordings like I usually do. You got the recordings I did in G3, but I want to thank everyone who supports me on patreon.com. Enjoy that recording I put out there this past weekend. Go out to patreon.com, search for Geekin' on WDW, and you can listen to a sample of my live coffee walks, hearing about my first day at Disney World and this really fun Geek Meet with Brandy and her mother-in-law Tammy. Great intro from Brenda Busher. I didn't have one recorded recently, so I looked back like a year, and it was just really cool that it's, Father's Day weekend, and she was in Disney World a year ago with her father at the Grand Floridian. That was a great recording. Great intro from Brenda, and I'd love to have some more Geekin' intros. They're fun to do. You don't have to be in the parks to do it. Just tell us your name, where you're from, maybe a fun Disney World fact or two about yourself, and you go Geekin' on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family. Email them to me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. And I'd like to thank all of you for supporting the Traveling Tiaras. My wife Margita and Auntie Judy, they are back from vacation. They weren't really even on, they were on vacation, but they were booking some things while they were on the road. But they really appreciate your business, and thanks so much for booking your trips with Mom and Auntie Judy. Email them at travelingtiaras@gmail.com. Yeah, we're committed to helping you enjoy your Disney World vacations. Just reach out to me. If you'd like to do a trip report, I got some lined up here in the next couple of weeks. Got a couple in the backlog, or if you want to book a trip with us, we really appreciate you reaching out to us. We love talking to you guys. It was great seeing some of you down in the parks. I can't wait to do my trip report. And again, I hope all the dads in the Geekin' family had a fantastic Father's Day weekend. I know I did. Thanks for going Geekin' on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.